The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus for reading 5 minutes, published on the 28th of January 2019, updated on the 9th of December 2022. The anticipation rating for Denis Villeneuve's new movie has been very high, especially on the back of the successful 2013 film Enemy. We can say that the critics enjoyed after watching it, and the audience in theaters did not remain indifferent. So the director and his team finished theirs, promoted their product to the list of the best alien movies. However, to understand what the meaning of the movie, Arrivals, is not so easy without additional explanations. That's what we will do now. So sit back, it's interesting. The plot of the movie. 12 alien ships of very unusual shape arrive on the planet Earth. All of them are located in different parts of the world. The Earthlings find it necessary to get in touch with them, but the aliens do not know the human language. It is necessary to find a good linguist, rather, the best on the planet. For this role was chosen Louise Banks, a young woman, who at the moment does not build a personal life and she finds no reason for it. We see scenes where she loses her daughter, the woman is divorced, most likely the breakup happened after an accident with a child. But so far it's just references, flashbacks. The purpose of the planet's visitors is still unclear. All the countries where the ships landed give each other news. Louise's partner becomes Ian Donnelly, a physicist. It is quite clear to them that the aliens did not come with a belligerent attitude, otherwise they would have attacked long ago, as they clearly have the opportunity. Ian and Louise believe that the main purpose of the aliens is to establish contacts with humans, except that the language barrier does not allow this yet. Gradually, using visual aids, Louise finds contact with the aliens. A physicist and a linguist begin to understand the language of the guests and conclude that the language is not just alien, it is based on a completely different principle. The main difference is the way we use sounds. People have alphabets and alphabets with fixed signs, each of which has its own sound value, from which we make words and sentences. Aliens use sounds to describe a phenomenon, event or object at once. In the understanding of these beings, time is perceived as a single cyclic canvas, and not the usual system of coordinates, where time is a horizontal or straight line familiar to people. The aliens have no concept of time. Louisa soon realizes this, and it is she who is the first of all who manages to master the alien language. Along with new knowledge, the woman is also given the ability to understand time. This is how Louise begins to see the future. However, before contact is made, some countries decide to attack the alien ships and cut off communication with the center. Russian troops plant a bomb in one of the ships. Louise herself was in danger. She is rescued by 2 aliens with whom she communicates, Abbott and Costello. Abbott is killed. Costello explains to Louise the purpose of their coming. In fact, in the future, Earthlings will assist this race, and they have come to the planet to establish ties with Earthlings. The meaning of the movie. The point of the movie, Arrival, is that Louise is outside of time. This is confirmed by the moment when Louise tells the Chinese leader information that she cannot recognize in the present. This moment realizes the point of the movie, Arrival. The language a person speaks determines their mentality. People who don't know how to look at the world the same way as the peace-loving aliens see danger where there is none. The alien guests arrive only with the purpose to get acquainted with Earthlings, to give them new technologies, a new way of thinking. An opportunity to build and create, not to conquer and destroy. They offer us to receive new things not by violence, but by using communication as the main way to communicate and achieve goals. Meanwhile, China is also planning an armed attack on the spaceship. Louise needs to prevent this from happening. She sees a future in which she meets a Chinese general in a year and a half. He thanks her for the important call that allowed him to cancel the military operation, and go to contact the aliens. Then he gives her his number. After reaching a satellite phone, the woman calls a real Chinese general and utters a phrase that his wife uttered before she died. War creates not winners, but widows. In this way, the girl saves her world, and the aliens. The film is a big, slightly confusing metaphor about how to understand an alien culture and civilization. The answer comes, quite literally, from the heavens, or rather, from outer space. It is brought by these unusual aliens. The meaning of the ending. The ending of the movie deserves separate attention. After all the above actions, Ian begins to build a relationship with Louise, and gradually it becomes clear that the heroine's flashbacks about her dead daughter and the subsequent breakup with her husband, in fact, were predictions of the future. Louise was seeing her own destiny. And this is where the director is probably asking his audience a question: if you knew your future, what would you do? When Ian suggests that she have a child, she knows the consequences of this act, but happily agrees. Ian doesn't know the truth about their future together, and his wife decides not to tell him anything. We see the same scenes in the beginning and in the finale of the movie. Probably, this is also some kind of reference, as well as the name of the main character's daughter Anna. This name is a palindrome, that is, it reads the same on both sides. The point of the end of the movie is that time is not just a straight line. There are no linear, calibrated ways to live your life correctly, only the person himself determines his fate. Write in the comments your meaning of the movie Arrival. We'll be looking forward to it.